Hello and welcome to Elvenly Railways. Welcome to the National Festival of Railway Modelling Special. It's been a mad few days. I've just pulled up on my drive after a fairly long drive from Stafford back to Carmarthen. Pretty much non-stop, but yeah, we stayed at my sister's for a couple of days after the exhibition. Sarah's gone to Birmingham, but I had lots of New Model Army albums to keep me company, one of my favourite bands, so wasn't too bad. Did have a bit of a disaster. One of my stock boxes went sliding off, so I've got a few repairs to make on some wagons, but could have been worse, could have been locos. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my video about the exhibition. It was great, it was a lot of fun. I didn't get to see a lot of layouts, unfortunately, because although Sarah was kind enough to take over quite a few times, I always feel like I should be there most of the time, because there's a lot of questions. People ask a lot of questions about Lynnbach, especially. I say especially, I wasn't there at all for Abbey Shed. Peco had to look after that one. But yeah, here we go. One of the first things I did was have a ride on this Phoenix tug on the 7¼ inch gauge railway that Steve Purves had set up with his there and back again light railway. Funnily enough, Steve had designed quite a lot of the engines that I run on Lynnbach when he was the designer with Bachmann. He's now designing for a Cure scale. It was the first time I'd tried a tug, quite different to the Hefty. Lovely little thing to drive, and it had a tram controller as well. I would love a tram controller for my Hefty, but it costs a bomb. There we are, set up as the first people started to come in, and there's Abbey Shed, which you saw in another of my videos. It was part of the Peco competition and it made the finals. It ran all weekend on 3 AA batteries, without a stutter apparently. The person you see there in the grey jumper is Andy of March West Junction TMD, a YouTube channel. He really helped me by providing a lead which I'd completely forgotten and left at home. There you see some of the modular layouts joined together on the Peco stand. Rapido had a full-size narrow gauge loco on display, and their forthcoming model of this loco as well, the Sirdar, can be seen running on this really nice layout. I didn't get many chances to look around, so I just got some brief snippets of bits and pieces. One thing I was desperate to see was the Revolution model rail Vale of Rydal loco. I just hope I'll be able to afford one of these, they look amazing. Back to Rapido, it was Ivor the engine. This stopped me in my tracks because I used to drive for Badger Line. I used to drive buses for them before I was a train driver. The full-size Crooked House is sadly now gone, and it was a brilliant pub. Some amazing Buggles Kelly dioramas. Brilliant creation here by Laurie Calvert. amazing all Lego layout. Whilst I was on the stand of what we all thought was Kato, I asked them how you pronounce it, and it is Kato. Beautiful models there, and lots of fun things for kids to do as well. It was nice to see some Hornby live steam. There's a sound that everyone at the show never wants to hear again, so cover your ears for the next bit. I'm so sorry. The layouts that I saw were absolutely amazing. Every one of them. They all look beautiful. I didn't get to see all of them, unfortunately. I just didn't have time. This layout was next to us, and there was some amazing weathering on the locos. Very large scale trains here. With Lynnbach, I was doing some nighttime scenes as well for people, and then when they were filming I put it back to daylight so they get a bit better footage. Plenty of stock with me. Lots of very friendly people. It was nice to meet some other YouTube people as well. There was a bloke called Callum that wanted to buy the railway, so hello Callum. Sorry I didn't want to sell it. And someone also wanted to buy Abbey Shed, and yeah, but we had a bit of a chat via Messenger, so that was nice. Another hello to Roy and Connor. Some more live steam here on this impressive layout.
Just tell me when you want it. Yeah, absolutely perfect.
A lovely OO9 layout there. It's time now to unload the car. That's going to be interesting. There's the two layouts, Abbey Shed and Lynnbach, a load of stock, plus all the staying away bits and pieces. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I haven't got Sarah to help me here, but we've got some good neighbours, so I have to enrol one of them. Thanks, Matt. It was upsetting to see how much carnage there was in that little case, and I think it fell twice on the journey, and it's entirely my fault. Yeah, most of the stock was okay, amazingly, and that wasn't. I've managed to patch up. That loco was okay, which was such a relief because that's all kit built. There's a problem with them, as you can see, but I've patched them up the best I can. I'll just have to fix those bits that are circled there somehow or other, and some of the stays have gone missing somewhere. They'll never be found, so I'll have to figure out a way of fixing them. Some more pictures here. Sarah took this picture here. She was brilliant. She was great. Looked after the layout when I couldn't, so that was great. This person here is called Joe, and he's part of the Wren Project, and this is a 3D model that he's painted up of Wren, which is absolutely beautiful. It's not a runner; it's a static model, but if you buy the kit, you can fit a Sagawa chassis to it. So I bought the kit, and I'm not sure which I'm going to do, static or running. We'll have to see. But it's £20, and it goes towards the Wren Project. So I'll try and find a link to that. He also bought some more of his engines to try on Lynnbach. So we did that. This one runs on a Minitrix chassis. This one on a Bachmann chassis, I believe. But he's done some lovely paint jobs on these locos. I think the one on the Minitrix chassis has got a coreless motor on that. This was the biggest loco there, obviously. That was followed by Steve's steam loco. The tug would be the next biggest, I would think. There's Sarah. Any pictures where there's not many people would have been when we were setting up. The Kato stand, nice little thing, and that is one of the new Hellion warships. Another picture of the Badger Line loco. One of very few things that I purchased at the show was a triple pack of conflats to go behind the Class 28. I spied someone wearing a My Silent Wake t-shirt, which is my band. I had a bit of a chat. It turned out to be our old drummer's father-in-law, Peter. I hadn't seen him for years, but it was nice to see him again. He's a railway enthusiast, obviously. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and come back soon. Bye for now.